Let's talk about today's Real Madrid news. How are you doing, guys? Welcome to today's video in which I'm going to inform you about the suspensions Gareth Bale and Sergio Ramos are facing because of what they did during the last Champions League and Laliga game. We have news on that issue and many other things we are going to talk, but before going with all of that, I remind you to subscribe to my channel if you want to be updated on Real Madrid news. The team hasn't practiced today because they flight today from Amsterdam since their airport closed at night and they weren't able to fly back to Madrid right after the game, right after a nice victory in a very complicated environment since Ajax outplayed Real Madrid for the most part of the game, and it was quite important to get that victory. In the Champions League, it's all about playing well, but it is also about finding the way to survive when you can't bring your A game to the table. Real looked overwhelmed for at least an hour yesterday, but still they find the way. They capture a really nice result, and they will have to finish the job in the game in the Santiago Bernabeu in a couple of weeks. We'll see if Sergio Ramos can play that game. Okay, I mean, he won't play that game, but we have to see how many games he is going to miss, because after the game he admitted that he forced that yellow card to miss that game and be cleared for the quarterfinals, and that it's illegal. UEFA doesn't allow that, and we'll see if they finally introduce that in the game report. If UEFA considers that Ramos violated the rules, he faces a 2-game suspension. So if UEFA finally decides to ban Sergio Ramos, he won't be eligible to play in the first leg of the quarterfinals if Real Madrid advance to that round. Team will be back on practice on Friday morning to prepare the Girona game. Real plays on Sunday morning another La Liga game, and the team will have a couple of days to prepare that game. We've been talking about Sergio Ramos' potential suspension, and we'll see what happens with Gareth Bale after his celebration in the Wanda Metropolitano when he scored Real Madrid's third goal in the victory 1-3. He did something like this, and today La Liga has reported this celebration as inappropriate to the Spanish Federation, and the Spanish Federation will take a look over it and they will decide if they suspend Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale can face a suspension up to 12 games if they consider that this is a big disrespect to Atletico de Madrid fans. The most likely scenario if he gets banned, it's a ban between 1 and 3 game suspension. So we'll see what happens with Bale. I think that it would be crazy to suspend him for that reason, but you know, it's La Liga and anything can happen. And let's go now with a couple of transfers gossips, since Luka Jovic, the striker of Eintracht Frankfurt, has been linked lately to Real Madrid, and yesterday he spoke to Sportbuzz, a newspaper in Germany, and he told that he feels happy to be linked with Real Madrid and those clubs, but that he is quite happy right now at Eintracht Frankfurt and that he is focused in helping his team in the remaining of the season. So we'll see what happens with this kid. I told in my Spanish channel that I think that the kid's entourage is trying to make him a name. He's doing a great season, he's having a breakout year, but I think that he's not still on the radar of Real Madrid or Barcelona, the two top clubs he has been linked during the last week. I think they are trying to make a huge transfer, and they are using the press to create the spotlight around Luka Jovic. I think he's not Real Madrid material yet, but you never know with a young prospect like him. And yesterday Thibaut Courtois was asked about the option of signing Eden Hazard the next summer, and he told that it would be nice, but I can't say too much about it. That's something he has to decide himself. And Real, I don't know if they want him. Eden is a top player and my friend. So guys, this is it for today, Real Madrid news. I hope you enjoyed the news. Don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe to my channel if you want to be updated on daily Real Madrid videos. Thank you for being out there. See you in next video.